I don't have a lot of time today, so what I think I'm going to do is go down the big smooth chute again, which is the one that me and Ian both crashed off of the other day, which is quite funny. Hopefully I won't crash today. And then after that, I think what I'm going to do is session the new section that we found the other day, because I think it's quite technically challenging. It's quite steep, it's rooty, it's rocky, it twists and turns, but it's not as scary as the twisty turny bit that's in between the rooty tooty section and the smooth chute. So I think it'd be good practice to get in to try, and if I can do that one well, I think I'll be able to then try to get the other twisty turny rocky bit. I also, from watching back the video of myself and Ian the other day, I could see that Ian was going in this sort of attack position, so he's quite far forward on the bike, sort of chest level with the bars, crouched over, his elbows out, his back quite straight, his bum sticking out, and obviously that gave him a lot more stability. Whereas I had adopted the lean back, arms fully stretched, panicky, don't want to crash, but probably makes it more likely to crash position. Not as catchy a title as the attack position, so that's something I really need to work on, is getting that stance, because when I did it the first time properly, that's when I was able to go over the rooty tooty section, which takes you down onto the gun emplacements. So if I can, I really need to work on trying to master that stance, because it does make you a lot more stable. So that's what I'll be working on today. Hopefully, if I survive the smooth chute without crashing. Let's give this a bash. So muddy, really muddy. Okay, perfect. Slow down for this. Oh, I lost it again. I lost it again there. It's so slippery. Tires up, hand on that. I do. Well, just did the smooth chute and it was a bit hairy again. The mud at the bottom is just basically like greasy slop, and even going slow like I was doing there when I hit it, just the tyre just couldn't cope. I think it's a combination of things. I think it's the tyre isn't knobbly enough, so it can't take that kind of mud, and also I think as they're hitting the sort of ground off the chute, the fork's compressing and decompressing really quickly, and that's making it sort of speed up and making that squirm even worse. But I managed to save it, I didn't crash this time. But yeah, it was a bit hairy there. I thought I was nearly going to lose it, but obviously totally missed out the berm there. So anyway, onwards and upwards. I'm going to try and session this bit that we did the other day and try to improve my work on my stance. So this is the lower part of this section. As you can see, the camera never really picks up how steep it is, but it's quite steep. And you'll also see there's quite a lot of roots sticking out. Lots of really tricky angles. You have to come in, turn and twist around through these trees, avoiding these stumps. So this is a pretty difficult section. So the first time I did it, when I actually came down it, I had to dab at there's like a little tree stump there, and then when I came round to this gap I lost all momentum and had to basically dab, sort of compose myself and then come down. So this is a tricky bit. Another tricky bit's right at the top, the sort of the drop in, it's quite rooty and rocky as well. So this is the middle section. You've got, comes down from the top, you twist in, there's quite a few rocks that stick out at funny angles, but they're not too bad. Turn, twist in between a couple of trees. You've got another route that juts out, and then it's into a really quite tight turn. So I think the best option is probably to go up that edge a bit and then curve round, and then that takes you in a better angle for going down the really rooty bit to the bottom. This is my plan. Whether or not I can actually put it into fruition is a different matter. So this is the drop in, and you can see you come in and there's that little gully there, and you drop in between there, and there's a few tricky little routes running at funny angles, and there's a little lip edge there, and then you drop down, turn in, trying to avoid hitting this tree, come down this little path, and then that takes you into that berm of the middle section I was just showing you a second ago. So I'm just about to try to go down it again for the first time today. Hopefully I can go down without any hesitations, and I hope that you can hear me because it's pretty windy, but I do have these new wind mufflers on the GoPros, so hopefully I'll make the sound a bit better. I'll just show you the top entrance from the camera view before I actually go down. It's just to try and give you an idea of how steep it is. And these are this sort of gully drop in, and these kind of roots are a bit tricky. And then you've got to go down and basically heading straight towards a tree. You've got to try and turn in to avoid hitting in it. Let's hope I don't hit it today. Right for the tree. No dabs. No dabs. There's an improvement. Got down it, and I didn't dab, but I think I took the wrong line right at the very top. I should have gone not through the little gully of roots, I should have gone to the right hand side of that, and that would have taken me on a better angle, so I wouldn't have been heading right for that tree. And the next bit I really need to have a look at is that lower section, because that's the same as yesterday. I nearly hit into that tree again, so I'm obviously not picking the right line, so I need to have another look at that before I go down again. So this is it looking down the way I came, and what I did this time was I basically went straight down the centre there, which takes you right to that tree. So I've either got to swing out around this section, come in there and then go around like that, or come out wide down here and turn and go around that arc there like that. But which one to take I don't know. I'm just doing the obvious idiot choice, just going straight down the middle and heading right towards the tree. The other option is go a bit further back. You could take that tight area through there, twist and turn that, take you around and then round. They're all pretty tricky options. Oh well, best have another shot, pick one of the lines other than right down centre again. That's the wrong line. I'll tell you something, it's actually harder pushing the bike up the hill than it is cycling down it. It's ridiculous. Right, so I think I've established that going through there and then round is not necessarily the best way to go. I thought I'd give it a shot. So the next option, I think, probably a better rider that can twist and turn better than me would do it fine. But for me, I think the best shot would maybe be to head down that way and then turn where that is sort of looping bit of route, turn sharp right there. Oh, try not to make it too sharp though. Try again. I think that attempt, my entry was better, but my line choice down near the bottom was totally wrong. So I'll have a go again. Oh, I lost it there. Oh, nearly lost it. No, I did better first time. Maybe I'm over-analysing it. Maybe the first route that is the best route. Down the middle. Just never had to adapt the first time. For that attempt, came in, I was actually really pleased with the way I came into it there. Came in pretty smoothly, decent speed actually, not too fast obviously, but probably one of the fastest. And fine. Thought, yeah, I'm actually doing alright. Thought I'll go down the middle this time and go to the bottom just as I was about to turn. I must have had a lapse in concentration and just went straight instead. Just nearly went off the edge there. Oh well, have another shot, that's all you can do. Well, I think I'll film myself coming in from the top this time. No my luck, I'll muck the top up and then I'll do it perfect down the bottom and I won't get it on camera. Or more likely I'll probably just do it rubbish the whole way down. Positive mental attitude. Should be on the video a guy with a red and white top cycling down the bit I just did. A lot better than I did. Just had a long chat with him. Nice guy. Just tell me all about his biking. And he's been doing it for about 4 years and doesn't get as much time as he would like to. And he was recommending, like Patterson has been, to go down to Innerleithen or Ventress to try the reds, which is something I really do want to do. My hair's so going crazy. Such a poser. To really just get a lot more experience and see what's actually like on a proper big mountain bike run. I love it here though, I do. I mean, I love coming to Braefoot. It's just a nice place and it's so close to home. But if I can nail these bits here that I've still not got full confidence to do, then I'll feel quite confident about moving on that stage further. I just wouldn't want to go there and feel like I was getting in everybody's way, so that's what I just want to nail these bits first and then head on to Pastors New. But for now, I'm going to go down Rooty Tooty, over the gun emplacements, down to the quay, and hopefully have no accidents. Right, Rooty Tooty and Pier Quayside Run, here we come. Again, see? Whoa, caught that. Whew. That could have been nasty. Slipped again. Just at the top there, it looks like the other day. Oh, my balls. Oh, my nuts. Oh, my nuts. With the family jewels. Well, I just wobbled at the last second here. That's the culprit. Squidging me in a funny line. Fun enough, I was just talking about going over the handlebars. So slippy. Crashtastic. Well, is that okay? Another crash. I was going fast there. Is the bike okay? That was the fastest I've gone. 2 days out, 2 days in a row crashed. Nearly crashed at the top there, at the Rooty Tooty section obviously. Clipped a rock, so the tyre slipped a bit in the mud right at the top as I was about to go over, pushing me towards the rock. And then, so started again, went down to quayside to try to ease off the brakes to go a bit faster than I usually do, and I lost a bit of control because I brushed against some of the bracken, and I was trying to correct for that, and I ended up overcorrecting, and then my back wheel got caught up in one of the bits of bracken, went into the spokes, and that flipped me and I crashed. Luckily where I crashed was soft mud, and not onto the hard rock, so it could have been a lot worse, but it was fun, not hurt. Bit of excitement. I suppose it's going to happen when you're trying to improve and get faster and do these things. It's the only way I'm going to get better. I'm going to have a few crashes. Try not to, obviously, but it's going to happen. And it has been happening. So it must mean that I'm getting better. Oh well. Time to head home anyway. It's still a enjoyable day out. I was going to call it a day after that crash, because time is wearing on, but I can't have the last one of the day being such a disaster. Almost crashing at the top of the Rooty Tooty section and then crashing on the quayside. So I'll have another go. This will be my last one regardless, and I'll maybe just take it a wee bit easier than that time. I'll try to. Here goes. Hopefully this will be safer. Take a shock again or something. On the path looking everywhere. Same bit where I lost it last night. It's so slopey. That's good, knocked me off. Well, I made it in one piece. I slipped there at the exact same bit where I lost control. Just that the ground's just sodden, so the earth's just got no hold in it, and that's what's given away when I've touched it. And I've gone into the same area again. But at least it didn't crash this time. And now we can head home to saying I did it again without crashing. So it's been a good day, and when you've got views like this, it's always a good day here. Well, the final verdict on today's mountain biking has been that despite the crashes and the failed attempts at going down that twisty descent that we were doing the other day with Patterson, it's still been a good day. It's all learning, and trying to get faster on the bike is definitely an important thing, even if it does mean a couple of crashes. So taking it as positive, and that's all I can do. I am a novice, I'm a beginner, I accept that, but I feel that I'm slowly getting better even with the crashes. So I can't wait to get out here again, or even go further afield. Tatty bye!